Hello guys, today I'm doing a boss rush of Megaman 3 because I had to, and in this version is Megaman the Wily Wars, collection of the first 3 games that were released for the NES in a 16-bit remake. Okay, this is the Wily Castle, the Wily's Fortress known. This is the 4th stage of it, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, the first boss here is Needleman. The only thing you have to do is avoid his needle cannon very easier, but his pattern is just a little not able to dodge it very quickly. It's too much for me to handle. I think Needleman launches 3 or 4 needles at the same time, or he basically has to do them continuously spamming attacks. I think when the needle cannon is used by Megaman, it has a continuous attack just like the quick boomerang, but has a short, limited range. Seriously, Needleman is a nightmare boss more than Megaman or Quickman. But regardless, all of these bosses are basically difficult, but not kinda unfair manner, assuming the latter. Quickman's is more efficiently unfair despite being the second bestest robot master. Okay, in my opinion, I think Quickman is the best. Second best in the whole franchise. Okay, Needleman is down. Now let's finish off the rest of the bosses. Let's go through Shadowman next, since I think this is going to be very difficult. Very tricky, and so hard to avoid. Except if you have the things when you have to jump over Shadow Man. I think it's pretty hard though. Very hard. This opening is not expected to be a ninja-based robot. Shadow Man has significantly repeated pattern. He jumps over multiple times and has to slide all over. Sliding all over. He has to slide all over me. And have to use his Shadow Blade. Looks like Shadow Man is not even the Shadow Man again. Looks like I have to use a pattern. There we go. Which chamber is next? Top Man. Top Man is really easier to be obvious. I am obviously thinking why Top Man is very easy but somehow tricky to avoid his spinning attacks. Yep, I have shot him again, but yes, I had to use the Buster only. Since you cannot play the stages again, nor you rematch the bosses until in this section. In the Wily Castle, there are 8 chambers. Ever since Megaman 2, Topman is really very easy to be obvious, although his contact damage deals too much. Anyways, here's Gemini Man, the one who copies himself and jumps all over the stage, using his Gemini laser after I had to get rid of his clone. Most of the players had to use his weakness, intended to be. In this game, seriously, in Megaman 3 all robot masters are weak to their own weapons. But in Megaman 2, the only robot master who's weak to his own weapon is Metal Man. He's weak to his own infamous Metal Blade, 14 damage. Aside from that, I never dealt so much before. I had to get used to it. I had to spam the Buster all over. Gemini Man has to jump all over me again. Well, his difficult is very medium, to be obvious. Those essentials are just too simple to handle. Cheap. Just jump forward or backward to me. Okay, Gemini Man is done. Megaman is next. Yes! Yep, the boss order is not really a matter for me, but it's super recommendable for the ones who did not play Mega Man 3 though. And there are also several bosses that also suggest me to follow their orders depending on their weaknesses. But I already know the boss's weaknesses and don't follow the order. Okay, why does Megaman have to pull me over? Just simply avoid his tricky attacks and just hit him. The Mega Buster is just a missile proof, or the Buster is no proof for all weapons, with no simple thought. Okay, Megaman is just pulling you. You have to avoid his attacks, but they're very tricky. They can be very tricky at times. Goodbye, Megaman. I'll see you in my dreams. Next up is Hardman, and we're gonna have a hard time beating him. And for those who don't know, I'm playing the Japanese version of the game. So yeah, you have to avoid his hard knuckle at the edge of the area. But Hardman is just too hard for me to defeat. But I use cheat devices properly. Thanks for the ones who use the cheat devices codes to simply beat the game without getting hit. Especially when they're having invincibility frames. It's very easy for me to handle these bosses. Regardless the fact... Okay, I have to keep spamming the Buster all over. Now he entered on the domain. The exit chamber. Goodbye, Hardman. Okay, now Sparkman is next. Do you guys remember how much damage deals? That's right, 1 damage from Buster. And his attack is just simple. You have to spam the Buster all over until you defeat most of the bosses. Most of the bosses take 1 damage from Buster. But here are severe bosses that take 2 damage from Buster only in Mega Man 2. Like Airman. Airman technically takes 2 damage from Buster only. And also, I don't think Sparkman is kinda immune to any single weapon except Magnet Missile and Surge Snake. Both of these weapons do not do anything to Sparkman. So, be careful and watch out for his pattern. His pattern is very tricky, but not too tricky. His pattern is very simple. Simply easier. Goodbye, Sparkman. And last but not least, my favorite robot master in this game, Snakey Boy. Yes, that's right, it's Snakeman. He's basically my 3rd favorite in the classic series. Definitely. Snakeman is just mediumly easy to defeat. Despite the fact he somehow takes 2 damage from most of the weapons, like Hard Knuckle or the Shadow Blade. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, the Shadow Blade does 2 damage to Snakeman. Not roughly effective, but totally worth it. You have to use the pattern, or you have to dodge every single pattern that most of the robot masters do to you. For example, Snakeman launching his Surge Snake missiles. Like what? He also takes 1 damage from Mega Buster, but in this version, Snakeman takes 4 damage from Needle Cannon for some reason, but in this version, he takes 3 damage from it in this version. And that's all of the 8 bosses defeated. If you like this video, then make sure to subscribe and share your video with your friends. And on the second thought, see you next time. Bye!